Hi everyone, my name is Anne-Sophie and today I'm going to explain you the difference between common law and civil law. Let's begin. So common law came from origins from England since the Emperor Henry II established royal courts since the Middle Ages. Contrary to civil law, the civil law was influenced by the Roman law, especially with the Emperor Justinian, who developed Corpus Juris Civilis, which is a basic book of who helps to understand jurisprudence. Okay, so nowadays I'm going to give you three examples of countries who has different law. So for common law, United States, UK, and Ireland has the common law. So a fun fact is that these three countries were colonized by England. So now you can see why they have the same law, the same way of doing the law. And three countries who has civil law, for example, is Mexico, Argentina, and Brazil. So to understand how the law is established in each one of them, for example, common law is established as a case law. This consists in follow the same procedures that they were made in a past case and apply them to the present if cases are similar. On the other hand, civil law is more like a codification. This means that there is a code book and you just need to apply the code who is going to help us to resolve the case that we are looking now. So judges have different jobs to do in different kind of laws. So for example, common law judges are really important because they are more like a referee. So the judges are chosen by the people and they can decide which is the side who is going to win the case. However, on the civil law, the judge has a limited role. He's just like kind of an investigator. He just needs to listen the procedure and at the end apply the code who is going to resolve the case. Lawyers now in common law are really important. They have a active role. So lawyers have more like a fighter image. They just need to be really persuasive and have a really good rhetoric method to win the case. Even though if the client is guilty, they can win. And contrary to civil law, lawyers are more like advisors. They just need to understand the codes who are in the book and apply them. Courts in common law are unified. So this means they are all centrally governed and it's more like a hierarchy. On the other hand, civil law, the courts are diffused. So this means that they are separated and divided by, for example, federal courts to state courts. So it's easier to get a case in one of the courts. So now we're going to talk about advantages. So advantages of the common law will be that it's faster and easier because you just need to apply past procedures to the procedures that we are looking to resolve nowadays. And for example, an advantages of the civil law is that there is less ambiguity on the case. So you just need to follow the rules or the laws and just resolve the problem. But also they have disadvantages. So a disadvantage of the common law is that if a bad decision was made in the future, this bad decision could affect the procedure in the present. And a disadvantage of the civil law is that the law is always changing every time there is a political party who is in the government. So also it takes a lot of time to resolve a problem. So to conclude, I'm going to give my personal opinion. I believe that civil law is the best way to resolve a problem nowadays, because laws were made in a beginning for a good of the people, and I believe that if we follow the rules and the laws that are in the book and in the Constitution, we can find an order in the society and we can live all together, and like with liberty but also with equally, because everybody's going to receive what they deserve. And that's why I will choose civil law as a solution. Thank you.